These horrifying mountain lion encounters will give you sleepless nights, ensuring you don't go hunting anytime soon. Number 5. Mountain lion standoff with a hiker. In this terrifying encounter, YouTuber Trevor Rasmussen was taking a hike at the Glaciers National Park when he suddenly came across his worst nightmare. The clip begins with Trevor immediately sighting a huge and mean-looking mountain lion impeding his track.
He's probably like 50 feet away from me. Staring right at me. I barely saw him.
After noticing the fearless mountain lion who was clearly stalking him, Trevor decides to stay put and wait for the predator to make the first move while he continues recording the event. This would turn out to be a terrible decision, as the fearless predator suddenly began to approach him.
Oh shit. No! Hey! Back up!
Knowing that any sudden movement could spark an attack, Trevor remains calm even though he's clearly afraid of the danger he now finds himself in. On the other hand, the mountain lion continues to taunt his prey by attempting to circle Trevor. Fortunately for Trevor, the mountain lion eventually gives up on having him for lunch and disappears into the wild, leaving Trevor gasping for breath and thankful for his life. What would you have done if you were in Trevor's shoes? Number 4. Man tames mountain lion. In this nail-biting encounter, YouTuber Tommy Young, popularly known as Birdman of Arkansas, had a close call with death while trying to help and tame an injured mountain lion. Will he tame the wild beast, or will the beast get the better of him? The clip begins with an angry mountain lion hissing and constantly attacking Tommy with its paws as he attempts to get closer to the wild beast. Wearing nothing but a protective glove, he constantly puts his life in danger.
Sister. Theo, come.
After trying for a few minutes without any success, Tommy leaves the angry mountain for some time as he prepares for Plan B. For the next attempt, he tries using a stick, which also fails. With plans A and B failing to tame the mountain lion in any way, he moves to Plan C, which is using a plant. However, the outcome is unfortunately the same. After seeing all his methods and tricks yield no result, Tommy decides to turn to his most dangerous trick yet. Tommy and his crew are able to subdue the mountain lion for a few seconds until something unexpected happens. The mountain lion is able to free itself from their grip, putting each and every one of them in grave danger. Fortunately for them, none of them sustains any injuries, and Tommy is eventually able to tame the wild beast. I don't know about you, but I am still struggling to understand why anyone would want to spend their lives taming wild animals. Number 3. Mountain lion stalks man for 6 minutes. A trail runner in Utah experienced a horror-stricken experience when a mother mountain lion stalked him for at least 6 minutes. The clip begins with a trail runner noticing something standing a few feet away from him. Not sure of the kind of animal sizing him up, he takes a few steps closer and discovers the shock of his life. Before he's able to get a closer look, the ferocious mountain lion charges at him, hungry and eager to make him lunch for herself and her kids. The runner, sensing the danger he's currently in, makes a run for it. Although he's able to escape the first attack, the mountain lion doesn't give up on her prey and continues to stalk him for the next few minutes, teasing him and hoping to make him turn his back on her so that she can use that opportunity to pounce on him.
Go away! No! No!
The 26-year-old does everything he can think of to ward the wild beast away by yelling, cursing, screaming, and growling, but the determined mountain lion would not leave him alone. After 6 minutes of horror and pure adrenaline, the trail runner was finally able to pick up a rock and throw it at the mountain lion, sending her on her heels. Fortunately for him, she didn't come back for a second round. Do you think he could have thrown the rocks a little earlier? Number 2. Man shoots at mountain lion. 42-year-old Jared Erickson was hunting elk in Idaho when he suddenly came face to face with a hungry mountain lion. What happened next will surely leave you petrified. The video immediately jumps into action with Jared pointing his gun at a relentless and mean-looking mountain lion that had been stalking him for quite some time.
Get back.
Realizing the grave danger he now finds himself in, Jared walks backwards, aiming his gun at the predator as it slowly moves towards him. Left with no choice, he shoots at the mountain lion, hoping to scare it away, but it doesn't. Despite shooting at it the first time, the wild mountain lion didn't appear to be bothered by it. It wasn't until he shot the second time that it finally decided to leave Jared alone and escape into the wild. I personally don't believe in shooting animals, but circumstances like this one would make you think twice. Number 1. A swimming encounter. Fisherman Jose was kayaking in California waters and having a regular day when he suddenly spots something moving in the water and heading towards his direction. What happens next will scar you for some time. The video begins when Jose spots an animal swimming towards his direction. Not sure what it is, Jose takes out his camera and starts recording. As he gets closer to the animal, Jose soon realizes that what he's dealing with isn't a croc as he first expected, but a full-grown mountain lion. Not sure of what to do, Jose grabs his paddle as tightly as he can just in case of an attack. This would prove to be a good decision when this suddenly happened. After a brief confrontation between the two, the mountain lion eventually leaves Jose alone and swims away. Just found out mountain lions could swim today. When did you find out? So, what do you think about these petrifying encounters? Have you had a similar chilling experience you'd like to share? Please do so in the comments section, and see you in the next nerve-wracking adventure.